Good morning, guys. It's Mark here with Red Star Loft. Hope you're having a good day. Man, it's a crazy one here. It's calmed down a little bit, but the winds have been insane. You can see that cloud flying. We've had some ridiculously powerful winds all last night and all morning today. So we'll see if it persists for too much longer, but that's beside the point. Today I'm going to talk to you about pigeons, as I usually do. And the last few of my videos have mostly been... Let's get this open. The last few of my videos have mostly been about the loft and the loft upgrades and what's been going on with the loft. But this video is strictly focused on pigeons and kind of what I have planned for the rest of this month, which is essentially just the rest of this week, since breeding and putting birds together is only 10 days away maybe. I'm gonna talk to you about, let me put something here so this door doesn't shut. I'm gonna talk to you about what my plans are for basically for this week / month. Alright. Birds just had their breakfast. So basically what my situation was, I had way too many cockbirds and not nearly enough hens. Well, I mean, I had, okay, I shouldn't say that. I had way too much of both. When I went to Adrian P's house, picked up a few birds, got a little carried away there too, you know. Took more than I should have, but it's okay, you know. I made room basically for all of his birds. I'm gonna try his birds, and then the other half of my breeders are gonna be some of my birds that I've had. So that still leaves me with about almost 20 extra birds. I think 17 or 18 or something like that. I have the exact count on paper. So what I'm gonna end up doing is actually getting rid of all of those birds. I told myself and I promised myself, once the breeding season comes around, I have room here for 12 pairs. So I'm gonna have 12 pairs. So come next Sunday, the maximum amount of birds that I'm looking to have and that I'm gonna have is gonna be 24, and that's it. Because you know what? I don't race old birds, at least not yet. I don't have room for old birds. I only have 2 sections, so I am basically just getting rid of extra birds and keeping only exactly what I need. And when I say getting rid, I'm not just throwing them away. There's some birds that are going to my dad, and then the rest are going to, well, you guys probably know him, Rob, over at Dun & Go Loft. We've been talking the past few days, and he's interested in coming by here and picking up 7 cockbirds that I have left over, just that I don't have a mate for. So Rob will be coming over on Friday, picking up his 7 birds. And most likely tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day, I'm gonna take my birds that I have for my dad and give them to him, which is this red cockbird that's paired up to that white hen. They're going over to my dad. And over here, this black cockbird that's taking that nest bull, along with the yellow hen right there. They're going over to my dad. And then, where's he at? Where's he at? Right here. This guy right here, he came from Adrian. He's going over to my dad along with one more. I can't pinpoint him now, but basically, I forgot to lock the door. Little mistakes like that. 4 pairs are going to my dad. Actually 5, because Rob is going to be giving me one nice hen of his that I'm going to pair up with this guy. He's an extra cockbird, but I just can't get myself to get rid of him. I think he's absolutely beautiful, and I want to keep him. And Rob is going to give me one of his hens that I'm going to mate to him, and they're going to be at my dad's as well. So, me and my dad are kind of going to tag team it for next year and see how that turns out. So that's 9 of my birds that are going to my dad, 10 including the one that's going to come from Rob. And then I have nothing but cockbirds left, and those are going over to, like I said, those are all going to Rob. Just a couple of them right here. This guy, he's going. This big guy, one of my tamest, nicest, most, calmest birds, he's going. The red bar right here, he's leaving. The red bar son right there, he's leaving as well. Who else? One of the blue bars, I can't exactly pinpoint which one now, but one of the blue bars, actually yes I can. The one right there next to the red bar. He's leaving. So there's another black cockbird down there as well. Right there he is. On that perch, that black one right there, he's leaving. And this black cockbird as well, he's leaving. So I don't know if I covered them all, but those are the birds that are leaving. So I'm really trying to, I want to have a handle on my birds as best as I can. I don't want to overcrowd. I want to have what I need. And, if I had extra lofts or spare space, I wouldn't mind having more birds, as all of us basically. But until I expand, I don't plan on keeping old birds. And for now, this is basically the best solution that I see. As you can see, the lights are on. Yeah, this is the best solution that I see for the time being. And, I'm perfectly okay with it. 24 birds, 12 pairs, 3 rounds of each. Should still give me, ideally, if all birds were to lay 2 eggs all 3 times, that's over 70 birds, but that's speaking ideally plus settling. If I'm left with 50 to 60 birds when time to train comes, that's more than I had this year. So, and I had a ton this year, I felt like. So we're gonna do it a little bit different next year, a little bit more organized, a little bit more detail oriented than we were last year. We just kind of let them go at it last year. It was a little bit of a wild west, but we're gonna try not to do that. So yeah, like I said, Rob from Dunningville Loft is coming on Friday. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit, trade some stories, trade some birds. Like I said, he is bringing me a hen that I'm gonna mate to one of those cockbirds that I just can't get myself to get rid of. This guy right here. So looking forward to that. Should be a fun day. And yeah, patiently awaiting December 8th, because that's when I'm going to be putting all of these guys together. All the pairs, everything, it's all said and done. I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. I feel like I've been waiting for months, which I kind of have, but can't rush the process. So that's mostly it. You guys might see her right here. She was on my cock side. And then I learned the other day that that's definitely a hen. She paired up with that black cockbird that has that nest box. And one of the checks that was on the hen side paired up with this hen. And he was definitely a cockbird, so I moved him over as well. So that's where we stand, guys. Just pardon me. Look at those trees dancing. crazy day it seems like, but that's it for today, guys. Have a good and happy Thanksgiving. Hope you all have a good long weekend, and I'll talk to you guys another time. See ya.